A nation shattered. The Rwandan Genocide of 1994. The Rwandan Genocide stands as a chilling testament to the capacity for human cruelty. In just 100 days, from April to July 1994, an estimated 800,000 to 1 million people were brutally murdered. This unimaginable violence was a systematic campaign of extermination, targeting the Tutsi minority and moderate Hutus. The world watched in horror as a nation descended into chaos. The scars of this genocide run deep, continuing to shape Rwanda's present and future. The scale and speed of the killings were staggering. Neighbors turned on neighbors, friends betrayed friends, and families were torn apart. Machetes, clubs, and guns became the tools of hatred and destruction. The Rwandan genocide serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating consequences of unchecked prejudice and violence. The Hutu and the Tutsi, a history steeped in conflict. To understand the Rwandan genocide, it is essential to examine the historical context of the relationship between the Hutu and Tutsi ethnic groups. While often portrayed as distinct, the Hutu and Tutsi shared a complex and intertwined history. They spoke the same language, lived in the same areas, and often intermarried. Yet over time, a system of social hierarchy emerged, with the Tutsi minority often holding positions of power and privilege. Belgian colonial rule in the early 20th century exacerbated these divisions. The Belgians introduced ethnic identity cards and favored the Tutsi in education and administration. This policy of divide and rule deepened resentment and sowed the seeds of future conflict. The spark that ignited the flames, the assassination of President Habyarimana. The immediate trigger for the genocide was the assassination of Rwandan President Juvenal Habyarimana on April 6, 1994. Habyarimana, a Hutu, was killed when his plane was shot down near Kigali Airport. The perpetrators of the attack remain unidentified, with accusations directed at both Hutu extremists and the Rwandan Patriotic Front, a Tutsi-led rebel group. The assassination served as a catalyst, unleashing years of pent-up ethnic tensions and political instability. Hutu extremists within the government and military seized upon the opportunity to implement a pre-planned extermination campaign against the Tutsi population. The world turned away, international response to the genocide. As the genocide unfolded, the international community's response was woefully inadequate. Despite clear evidence of mass killings, the United Nations peacekeeping force present in Rwanda was not given the mandate or resources to intervene effectively. The United States, under the Clinton administration, was reluctant to engage in another African conflict following the debacle in Somalia. The world's inaction allowed the genocide to continue unabated for 100 horrific days. The failure to intervene in Rwanda remains a stain on the conscience of the international community, a haunting reminder of the consequences of indifference and political expediency. In the aftermath of the Rwandan genocide, the process of justice and reconciliation began. It was, well, a monumental task. The Gacaca courts were established to handle the overwhelming number of cases. These community-based courts aimed to deliver swift justice and foster healing. Survivors and perpetrators faced each other, shared their stories, and sometimes, forgiveness was sought and given. It wasn't easy, but it was a crucial step in rebuilding the nation. The International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda also played a significant role, prosecuting key figures responsible for the atrocities. This journey towards justice and reconciliation, it's still ongoing, a testament to the resilience and hope of the Rwandan people. In Rwanda, the internet has become a double-edged sword, offering both unprecedented freedom and stringent control. The government has invested heavily in digital infrastructure, aiming to transform the nation into a regional tech hub. However, this progress comes with a price. Online surveillance is pervasive, and censorship is a common tool used to silence dissent. The balance between fostering innovation and maintaining control remains a delicate and ongoing challenge. The aftermath of the genocide left Rwanda with a complex political landscape. The government, led by the Rwandan Patriotic Front, has been credited with bringing stability and economic growth, but, this stability has often come at the cost of political freedom. Opposition parties face significant hurdles, and critics of the regime are frequently silenced. The line between maintaining order and suppressing dissent is, well, often blurred. Preserving the truth about the genocide is a crucial part of Rwanda's journey. Efforts to document the atrocities and educate future generations are ongoing. Memorials and museums serve as somber reminders of the past, ensuring that the horrors are neither forgotten nor repeated. Yet the fight for an accurate historical narrative is, let's say, a constant battle with various factions vying to shape the collective memory. Rwanda's path towards healing is, undeniably, a testament to the resilience of its people. Community-based justice systems like Gakaka courts have played a pivotal role in reconciliation. Grassroots initiatives and international support continue to aid in rebuilding trust and unity. The journey is far from over, but the strides made so far offer, well, a beacon of hope for a nation determined to rise from its darkest days.